when did you sit down with Brady, Jeff?
Recently, but not this week.
Okay.
That way.
Okay. So
he was not interested in sitting down this week.
Yeah, I could pretty much figure that one out. So, what did you talk with him about for this week then? Because I'm sure whenever you did sit down with him, this game was coming down the pike. This is it. So
yeah. No, I mean, I think the thing that I took away that I was most fascinated by was the fact that he's really visualizing exactly what this experience is going to be like. What I thought he would go down the cliche road of, I'm sure it'll be emotional, but instead he was like, oh, I know exactly what this is going to be like. I know what they're going to say. I know how they're going to prepare. I know what the wind is going to be like. And when he's saying that, I'm thinking he doesn't say anything without thinking about it. And this is just my interpretation. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth here. But when he's saying it, I'm thinking he is absolutely sending a message right up to New England right now saying he's coming, in the most subtle possible way. He's saying, I'm going to be there and I know exactly what I'm getting into. That was my takeaway from it.
Well, my only frame of reference is whatever I've gone through personally, Jeff, and you're working where I used to work, and things have worked out for me, and I feel like I'm in a better position life-wise, professional-wise, but I still have tremendous feelings for the place at ESPN and the people I met, and I just just talked to Berman for a podcast, and it's all great, but I definitely, when I go on the air, even 18 years later, I want to win, on NFL Network. And I'm just wondering, though, like, even winning a championship, I mean, even spiking the football like he was able to do in front of the whole country, right? I mean, still doesn't even compare to winning Sunday night. I would still deep down imagine for Tom.
I think so, too. I understand the degree to which Brady is trying to publicly, for instance, yesterday during his press conference, be as dismissive as possible of the hype. But, talking to people around him, I think that I truly do believe that is the mentality he's taking, not because he doesn't want to go up there and absolutely thump the Patriots, but because he knows that the best chance he has of doing that is to treat this game exactly as he treats all games, which is not to go overboard, not to overthink it. And I give him credit for it. I think that he realizes if he can go up there and just perform like he believes he can, that he can celebrate it after and forever if he gets that win.
Jeff Darlington here on the Rich Eisen Show, and then I guess to put a fine point on it, while I'm still comparing myself to Tom Brady.
Michigan, man.
Well, when I've interviewed Brady in the past, certainly in person, I'll be honest, I make sure that I eat right in the week before. I moisturize. I got the best suit. I mean, what about you, Jeff? How was that? I mean,
it's so. I don't even want to say this because it's just going to make the eyes roll across the country.
Go, Jeff.
But you're looking at the guy's face when he's talking to you, and you just sort of, you're like, what am I doing? How am I here right now? But I remember also like talking to my producers the night before the interview and kind of saying like, hey, look, Tom Brady makes you feel. And I know people are rolling their eyes. If you're not a Tom Brady fan, you're just being nauseated what I'm about to say.
It's the truth, Jeff.
But he makes you feel like you're one of the guys, right? And he will make you, take you off guard, and you'll be like, wow, he's such a great guy. But I reminded the producers and the people that would be on the set that don't let that detract from the fact that we are interviewing Babe Ruth. That this is a living, active legend in front of us, and it deserves the type of respect that we need to give this interview, because it's one of those things where he is such a likable person in that moment, but he's also, this is as much as people don't want to, we're living history when we're watching him play football right now.
Yeah, and then the two-shot for me, I was wearing a great suit, and it looked like a burlap sack whenever they took the two-shot, and...
Yeah, you gotta definitely put your best suit on. I mean, we're just making people just nod.
No, I don't care. I'm just... we're spitting truth, Jeff. This is the honest truth, so... Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.